From BritikHD with another Predecessor video, and yes, I have more coffee with me. We have so much information to cover today and in these next couple of days. It just feels good to be back on the grind. I hope you guys are enjoying these daily videos. We're back to daily videos because there's just so much going on, and I couldn't be happier. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves as well and dropping that like button for all the caffeine that I've been drinking. I need to fund this coffee in some sort of way. Speaking of funding coffee, I am looking for the coffee sponsorship, so Dutch Bros, I do like your coffee, so Predecessor Closed Alpha. Predecessor Closed Alpha is a chance for a selected amount of users to try out Predecessor. It is not intended to be the completed experience. Many things have been omitted on purpose, party system, spectator mode, etc., to focus on the core mechanics of the game. The aim of the alpha is to ensure we have a solid foundation on which we can build. If the core parts of the game are solid, feel responsive and fluid, then adding in additional content is easy. Like I've been telling you guys, this is a closed alpha. This is not the full game. This isn't even an early access or a beta like what Fault is doing. This is a closed alpha. This is bare bones. Get in there and just feel it, okay? Just get in there and feel it, all right? It's not gonna have every single final detail in it. For example, the item system is still a work in progress, okay? Everything is technically a work in progress still, so just keep that in mind. Keep your expectations tempered. With this announcement, Omida Studios, I almost forgot their name. Omida Studios is trying to temper everybody's expectations for Predecessor, making sure that you guys understand what to expect when you go into it. But let's keep going. When coming into Predecessor, you should not expect a completed game nor a balanced one. While we've included key objectives like Fangtooth and Orb Prime, the jungle is missing a lot of buffs and camps that are intended in the future. So the build that I've been playing and the one that I've been explaining to you guys in the last couple of Predecessor videos I made, like I said, doesn't have any jungle buffs except for one blue river buff that gives you a move speed bonus and mana regen, and then you have Fangtooth and Orb Prime. So you don't have red buff or blue buff or green buff or gold buff or any of these things that we've seen in Paragon's past in the multiple iterations. It's just going to be a very, very simple jungle, for lack of a better term. But they do say that they want to add more camps in the future. They say intended in the future, so that's good. The item system is intended for 90% of items to have effects, passive or active, which have also been excluded from this build. So there's a lot of basic items that just give you kind of baseline stats. When I was playing, I didn't really notice anything crazy. There weren't any items that would blink or make your character dash out of the way. There weren't any items that would give movement speed bonuses. There weren't any crazy actives like a stasis gem of some sort where you just become invulnerable for 2.5 seconds. All of that is planned to come later. Right now, they're just kind of playing around with stats, and there are some passives, like there was a Thunder Cleaver-like item where it will give you bonus damage when you cleave. However, there is more to come, and that's why they want you to expect that, which have also been excluded from this build. These, along with other aspects of Predecessor, will be fleshed out over time. So it's not going to be this weekend, it's not going to be next weekend, it's going to be fleshed out over time. You should go into Predecessor, however, asking yourself the following questions. How does the game feel? Does it feel responsive when fighting? Does it feel fluid when casting abilities? Do I understand what is going on around me? And I'm very excited personally for you guys to be able to ask yourself those questions and really understand how you feel about the game, because then I will be able to read your comments in the comment sections below. We know hero diversity, an extensive item system, balanced gameplay, and just more content overall make the game more fun, but a game with clunky mechanics, poor hit detection, and bad networking are enough to kill a game before it's even started, so this is where we're focusing our time for now. Which is good. I mean, that's the whole point of a closed alpha. Make sure your game works. Make sure your game feels right. Make sure it runs properly. Make sure people don't crash. Make sure that you just have a stable environment that people can feel safe and fair when they're playing, and make sure that there's a fair environment for competitive games, stuff like that. Obviously, that is all right, and that is what they should be doing. I agree with this. Now, moving on to the alpha details themselves. This is where things get a little juicy, okay? Now, they already have confirmed the Alpha Weekend 1 in the past. We already knew that it was going to start on the 10th. We didn't know how long it was going to last, but they are confirming that it's going to be a weekend. So starting on Friday and ending Sunday, the 12th. Okay, so Friday is the 10th, which I will be streaming. Make sure you guys are there. Twitch.tv/BritikHD. Help me fund my coffee addiction by supporting me on other platforms as well. And we've got Saturday, the 11th of July, and Sunday, the 12th of July. So the servers will go live noon Eastern Standard Time. So that is, if you live in New York City, that is noon, 12 p.m. noon. If you're on the West Coast, like in California, that's 9 a.m. Pacific Time. And then if you're in Europe, whatever part in Europe you are, you can do the math yourself. You can use the Googleizer and check that for yourself. So I will be live. I will be streaming this at the very beginning, as soon as the closed alpha opens up and as soon as people are able to play. So I will be going in 9 a.m. I'll probably start my stream even earlier, like 8:30 a.m. Pacific Time. So that's like 11:30-ish Eastern Time, to let people get in and get hyped and have a good time, have a little party before the gates open. Hoping that everything goes right and we are able to play the closed alpha right off the bat, because in the past, not just like with the Paragon projects, but other games too, you guys know there can be issues on the first day. So keep that in mind. But I will be streaming. Catch me on Twitch doing that. And then here's another, well, first of all, here's important information regarding the keys that they mentioned, is that they're going to send out the keys in waves, like I've been mentioning. They will be sending out keys in waves. The first wave of keys will be going out on Wednesday, and then they will have another wave of keys going out Thursday, and then another wave of keys going out Friday. So if you don't get your key Wednesday, wait for Thursday. If you don't get your key Thursday, wait for Friday. And if you still don't get a key, then do not worry, because they have a second alpha weekend planned the next weekend. And this is where things get a little spicy, because same thing applies. Servers will open up noon Eastern Time. Okay, they'll close at midnight Sunday again. But the 17th of July, if you guys are savvy, if you guys have been following me on my channel and with the previous news, you guys know that what else is on the 17th of July? That's right, Vault Early Access comes out on that same day. So this is a little cheeky. I don't know if they had this planned ahead of time. It makes sense. It's a weekend. They want to take feedback from the first weekend, bring it into the second weekend, improve upon it on that second closed alpha. I'm assuming that's the mentality here. I mean, they're fair to do whatever they want. It's not like Vault is the Grand Emperor and they can claim whatever time slot they want. No one else can come in there. But I know personally, I now have to pick and choose. I have to choose what to invest my time in. Like, what do I want to stream? What do I want to play during the 17th, 18th, 19th? Now, here's the thing, is that this is a closed alpha, right? So it's going to end that weekend, whereas the Vault Early Access will continue on until the game's full release. So Vault will not be shutting down, opening up, shutting down, opening up. They'll just be maybe going down for some big patches, but other than that, it's just going to be like a game where you just can open it up anytime and play it whenever you want. So this is kind of interesting. They do say that they will have additional keys to be issued. So if you didn't get into the first alpha weekend, you can get into the second alpha weekend. So overall, I mean, it's still just a net positive. Like, disregarding the politics of the situation and disregarding the marketing strategies and everything that, like that, the business practices, whatever you want to call it, okay? You can make your own opinions. I'm just saying, it's a nice coincidence, okay? I've been thinking about that personally, okay, because I gotta make that decision myself too. However, there are more alpha weekends planned. They haven't shared that data yet. They don't know exactly when they want to do it because they haven't gathered the data yet, but they do say that Alpha Weekend 2 was not the last alpha weekend, but we'll share more details later as we gather more data. So that is the entire post covered by RGS Ace. We just completely broke it down. We broke down my thoughts on it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We did cover a lot in it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you guys think about this? Are you well, I mean, obviously you guys are excited. I know you guys are excited, but what do you think about this statement? Are you happy that they made this statement the way it is? Did you expect more? Did you expect like some kind of crazy secret reveal that nobody knew about, not even I knew about, that they're just gonna drop? What do you think about the whole alpha weekend thing? Would you have wanted it to be longer, maybe an alpha week? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm always down to hear your thoughts and opinions. But other than that, guys, I will remind you one more time, just in case you haven't done this by now. I mean, we've been getting so much more traction and following on the Twitch channel, which I am so thankful, and we can really go even higher. I know we can come together and go even higher, so make sure you come over to the Twitch TV/BritikHD link. Hit the follow button. It's absolutely free. You guys will know when I get notified. Also, if you join my Discord, you'll get notified every time I go live with a YouTube video or a Twitch stream. You see all these people commenting first. How do they know right when I go live with a YouTube video? They're in my Discord channel. They know exactly when it goes live, and they have notifications on. So join that as well, and also hit the subscribe button and notification bell here in case you just want to be notified straight through YouTube instead. That works as well. But most importantly, guys, make sure you all have a wonderful day. Peace. Your whole post has just been dissected and proven for shit on Britik's stream. Wait! Drew, wait, you just called me out, eh? You just exposed me! Wait!